The San Francisco Giants dropped this one 5-4 to the Atlanta Braves in 13 innings. And man, this was a very, very frustrating game for the Giants to lose, especially considering that we were trying to get the split from the Atlanta Braves, guys. And unfortunately, it did not come to fruition. And one of the main reasons why is because in extra innings, in the 13th inning, guys, facing Reyes Moronta, our very strong reliever out of the bullpen, Austin Riley from the Braves, a guy that the Giants could not figure out at all in this series, guys. Hits a fastball that's going, it's a pretty good pitch from Moronta. I mean, it's at the knees, probably a little below the knees, and Riley just puts a good swing on that, flips the ball out to right field, and that's the go-ahead run for the Braves, guys. And, it just frustrating, man. Frustrating. When this is a game that we feel like we definitely should have had. We had a lead late in this one, and it was like a 4-2 lead going into the 8th inning. And we brought in a very reliable reliever in Tony Watson at the time in the game. And, Austin Riley, it was again him. He hit a home run to tie the game at 4 in that 8th inning. And, the Giants could not figure out that puzzle. Madison Bumgarner got the start today, guys. And very interesting because, Atlanta could be a potential team that would try to acquire the services of Madison Bumgarner. So, they definitely got a first-hand look at Bumgarner and what he can bring to the table. So, guys, Bumgarner has been continuing his dominance. He has been continuing to pitch very well, backing up his last start. So, guys, he went 6 innings pitched in this one. Gave up 6 hits, so he had some traffic on the base paths, but only 2 walks to go along with 6 strikeouts. So, again, very impressive performance by Bumgarner. Now, the Giants were up against Kevin Gausman, the 28-year-old right-hander from the Atlanta Braves, and he turned out a nice performance today, going 6 innings, allowing 4 hits, 3 earned runs on 2 walks with 6 strikeouts. So, guys, the Giants got on board in this one. Started off in the bottom of the 2nd inning on a wild pitch by Kevin Gausman, and up came Brandon Belt to score as we went ahead 1-0. And then following in the inning, a Donovan Solano sacrifice fly. Now, nothing too, sexy to write home about with a sacrifice fly, but hey, sacrifice flies get the job done. And, that gave the Giants out to a early 2-0 lead. And as we know, it's been a struggle all year for the Giants, falling behind early in games in the 1st inning and making it very difficult on the offense to try and come back. So it was nice to see them get off to that 2-0 lead. Now, in the top of the 4th inning, guys, Ozzie Albies from the Atlanta Braves hit an RBI single to cut the lead in half to 2-1. And then in the top of the 5th inning, Tyler Flowers hit his 5th home run of the year to tie the game at 2. The Giants proceeded to move ahead in the bottom of the 5th inning, guys, on a Steven Duggar RBI single. Dougie Fresh knocking in Joe Panic. And then in the bottom of the 7th inning, guys, in a pinch hit appearance, Tyler Austin goes, "Adios, pelotas!" He hits one deep to center field, guys. The big part of the ballpark. And that is his 4th home run of the year for Tyler Austin. So, at that point in the game, again, guys, with the 4-2 lead, we are feeling good. And the Giants bullpen, guys, again, they have had one of the top bullpens in the National League this year. Coming into the game today, guys, the bullpen was only surrendering a .222 opponent's batting average. So very impressive from the bullpen. But again, Tony Watson, could not get the hold in that 8th inning, allowing the tying home run to Austin Riley. And, the Giants bullpen, give them some credit because after that, they were able to shut things down. And they gave the Giants offense numerous opportunities to try to score a run and, really put this game away, a game that, we really should have had, and frustrating that we weren't able to come away with the win. And, you know, those kind of games are always tough to stomach. So, guys, out of the bullpen, Mark Melancon pitched an inning. He had a strikeout to lower his ERA to 2.33 on the season. Tony Watson gave up 2 runs in his inning. Will Smith, guys, we brought him in the 9th inning to try to hold things down so that we can get to our offense to try to win this one. Will Smith pitched an inning, lowering his ERA to 2.75. And then Sam Dyson pitched an inning and extra innings, guys. 1 inning, 1 strikeout to lower his ERA to 2.52. And then we brought in Trevor Gott, guys. Trevor Gott having an impressive season. Picked him up from the Washington Nationals on waivers. He had some command issues, and Kurt Young, the Giants pitching coach, and our whole entire coaching staff as a whole was able to help Trevor Gott get his pitching motion squared away so that he can be able to command those pitches, as he's got a good fastball to go along with his off-speed pitches. And then we brought in Reyes Moronta, guys. He has been so solid for us this year. Pitched 2 innings. And again, the damage was done, like I said, in the 13th inning on a 2-out hit by Austin Riley, the rookie. Again, he put a good swing on the ball on a very good pitch for what it was. And, you know, that's baseball. I mean, those kind of things are going to happen. As we know, Samardzija, you know, yesterday's game, Samardzija deserved a better fate than what he had in giving up those 6 runs in that 2nd inning. And, you know, the same can be said, you know, with Reyes Moronta in this case, because he made a good pitch and hitter just happened to beat him on that. So, very tough loss to stomach, you know, especially at home, losing 3 out of 4 to the Braves, and you know, we're just gonna have to shake this one off and move on from it, because it's a hard-fought game. You know, we fought until the very end, and you know, it's just unfortunate we didn't come out on top. Another big important storyline to take out of today's game, guys, was Mac Williamson did not have the best of games. He looked lost at the plate, you know, trying to find his swing. Very, very tough game. He went 0 for 5, guys, with 5 strikeouts. So, I mean, for all of you baseball players out there, I mean, every day is not going to be your day. And when you have a 5 strikeout game, it could be easy to get down on yourself and to start thinking negative thoughts. And as a baseball player, I mean, that's what you can't do. You absolutely cannot start thinking negative. And not that I think Mac Williamson will do that. I think he will bounce back from this. But, you know, it's part of the learning curves. And, you know, when he came up in Colorado, had that big home run. And, you know, he looked good at the plate. And has looked good at the plate, you know, just some games he struggled there. So that'll be a big storyline moving forward to see how Mac Williamson can bounce back, you know, from this dismal 5 strikeout performance. I mean, that's just tough. So, guys, as we look ahead to the future, to the San Francisco Giants' next game, the Arizona Diamondbacks are going to be coming to town. Before I get into that, one last thing I wanted to say was that Luke Jackson, guys, the closer, the young closer for the Braves, we were able to get to him the other day in the Joe Panic walk-off. But in this one, he was able to shut the Giants down in this one today. So, you know, we were able to get to him the other day. Give credit to him. He made some adjustments, made some good pitches. And we had a chance in the 13th inning. You know, got a base runner on. But, again, you know, we weren't able to do much. And so that's what happened. So, guys, looking ahead to the future, Giants' next game, Arizona Diamondbacks are coming back to town. And Drew Pomeranz is going to be taking the hill. In his last start, guys, against Arizona, in Arizona, he went 4 2/3 innings and gave up 2 runs. And so Pomeranz on the year, guys, is 1-4 with a 5.66 ERA to go along with 35 strikeouts. So, again, you know, Pomeranz was having lat issues earlier, so he went on the injured list and missed the start. And so I look for him to bounce back in this start. And you know, very excited to see him bounce back because, again, it hasn't been the best of starts for him. So, you know, really rooting for him to find his groove, find his niche, to help him get back on track. And the Giants are going to be up against Robbie Ray, who has been tough on them over the years. But, you know, this offense, I believe in us. We will bounce back, and we gotta fight hard against our division rivals as we always do, and again, just try to bounce back from that series to the Braves. So we got this, guys. We got to keep the faith. We got to keep believing in, Bruce Bochy's last year. It's still early in the season to be giving up. And, this Giants team has shown there is no quit whatsoever in them. They can bounce back from this, fight back. That is what we got to do, guys. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button and comment down below, guys. I would love to hear your opinion, your perspective on all things San Francisco Giants. Especially, do you think Madison Bumgarner is going to get traded? How did you like the performance today? And, he's been building some consistency, so that is crucial. And, will some of our core bullpen pitchers like Tony Watson, Sam Dyson, Will Smith, will we be trading them to acquire prospects to try to accelerate this rebuild, essentially, that the Giants are in? Because, it is starting to look like a rebuild, even though we really don't want to say that. I mean, we still got to keep the faith that we can get competitive. I think we're like 5 or 6 games back in the wild card, so not impossible. But again, to be 11 or so games back in the division already in May, towards the end of the May, it's very tough. So guys, until next time, I will see you again. Thanks for watching and have a great day.